Guys, good day. My name is Chris Gainer, and I'm going to be explaining how Big Daddy works. I will just go straight to the point so that this video will not. So, we trade in the platform with Indian currency, which is rupee. But not to be confused, I will explain everything that you need to know in this video, right? So please don't skip any part of this video. You just skip any part of this video if you don't have any knowledge on how it works. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel where you are watching this video from. So let's go. Let me just go straight ahead to the explanation. Right. So like I said earlier, Big Daddy is a lottery platform. So when you click the link to bring you to your registration interface, right? So you click on the mobile and you input your country code. If your country code is here, you just impute it, just click on it and use it. If your country code is not here, then don't worry, you can still use any other country code that is identical to your country code. What do I mean by identical? If your country code starts with like Cameroonians, if your Cameroonians country code are +237, so it's not here, you can use Nigeria code, you can use any of this code that you see, that any of this code that is 3. Okay, all right. So if your country code is 2, you can use country codes that are 2. If your country code is 1, you can use any country code that is 1. You understand? It doesn't mean anything. So I'm a Nigerian, and I'm going to be using Nigerian code because it is here. Remember, this does not mean anything. So you click on the code, you put your number. You always start. You always start putting your number from the last the digit, right? You start putting your number from the second digit, right? If your number start with 080 or 081, you don't start putting 081, you just start with putting 81, then you all the rest of your numbers, then you put you understand, right? So after putting the number, you put your password and you register, right? So after registering, it will take you to this interface, right? This is your home interface. This is the first interface that it's going to take you. So I'm going to be explaining this with my second account. So please follow me and listen to me attentively, right? So in Big Daddy, right, for now, and this particular time, I'm making this video by 28th October. So if I'm going to make any other video again, if anything changes in Big Daddy, I'm going to make another video. But for now, this is what we play on, and I'm going to be making this video because of that thing. I'm going straight to the point. We trade on this particular place. You will trade on this particular place, right? This particular game, it's the 3-minute game. This is the only game that we play officially. You can see other unofficial games. Unofficial games are 1-minute game. I'm going to be explaining these things, and you can also see 5-minute game. But don't worry about all this game that I'm saying here. Like, what's this game? I'm going to be explaining it in this video, right? So once you register, the first thing you're going to do is to go and add your withdrawal address. We are withdrawing people that are not Indians. This platform is owned by Indians, so the currency that you are going to be seeing here are Indian currency, right? Just like this thing now, 0.26 rupees. This is an Indian currency. I'm going to be showing you also how to know how much the currency you have is in dollars. Yeah, right. So just follow me. So first thing you're going to do is just to bind your withdrawal address, which is your USD, your USDT TRC20 address, right, where you can actually withdraw your money into. You understand? So to do that, click on wallet. We'll click on wallet. All right, let me log in again. You click on wallet. You click on withdrawal. Then now make sure to switch to USDT if you're not an Indian. If you are an Indian, so you don't need to switch to USDT because you can actually withdraw directly to your Indian bank. You should know this more than I do. But if you're not an Indian, just switch to USDT, which is where what we make use of, right? So when you switch to USDT, you click on add USDT. You click on add USDT, as you can see it here. You click on add USDT. Once you click on add USDT, you go to your exchange or wallet, anywhere that you can withdraw your crypto into and sell it for cash, or you do whatever you want to do with it. Copy your USDT TRC20. You understand? Your USDT TRC20. Click it. You copy it and come and paste it here. Then before you make this decision, make sure that that address is the address that you are going to be using for the rest of your time in Big Daddy. Just make sure it's that address. You can read this. You can read this number. So you say fill in the correct USDT address, because once the address has been bounded, it cannot be changed. So please make sure that that the address you are binding is the right address. So when you copy it and paste it here, you click on add USDT, and you have binded your withdrawal address. This is the first thing you are going to do. The first thing that you are going to do. Don't worry about the withdrawal password. The withdrawal password is your sign up password, the password that you use to sign up. That is your withdrawal password. So because when you want to withdraw and you input the amount you want here, before you withdraw, you input your password. You understand? So when you put your password, you can click on withdrawal. Then you can withdraw your money, right? So now that is it. Now I said I'm going to show you guys how to know the amount in your balance in dollars, right? Because it's been shown in rupees. So how to know the particular amount you have in your balance is when you switch to USDT. Remember, I'm still on the withdrawal page. When you switch to USDT, you click okay, let me use this one here as an example. Okay, there's no point here, so let me just make an example with it. If you have because the minimum deposit in this Big Daddy is $10. So when you have like 900 rupees here, 900 rupees is about $9.78. If you have 1,000 rupees is 10.8 USDT. So this is how to know how much you have currently in your balance. If you have anything that you have here, you can type it in here. Remember, this is what I typed in here. Now I typed in here. You type in here to know how much you have. If you have like 5,000 rupees here, you just type the 5,000 rupees. Type it. You will see the value of that rupees in USDT. You can see the value in USDT, right? So if you have 70,000 or 7,000 rupees, you put 7,000 rupees, you see the value. And just any rupees at all that you have, you type it in and you see the value here. That's how to see the value of the USDT that you have. You understand? See the value of the rupees that you have. So with that being said, let me go into explaining the other important side of the Big Daddy. I'm just explaining the necessary things that you might be needing, right? So I've not explained how to play the games, right? So this is your profile. I'm explaining everything totally. Your profile, this name that you are seeing here is your username. Yes, you can see my username is Chris Gana, right? So this name you are seeing here is your username, and this place you see ID is your account ID. So in case I say you to send your account ID, please don't send your account ID to anybody. As you can see, my account ID is even blurred because of safety, right? So this is where your account ID is, and you can see this is where your balance is. Now this place you can see transaction record. Transaction record is simply means everything that is being done in your account. If you play a game and you lose, if you play a game and you win, when you deposit money, when you withdraw, it will be shown in your transaction record. This is your betting history. Your betting history is what the history of what you've been playing, and this is your login log. Your login log simply means, should in case you leave your phone to go out, or maybe if anybody logs into your phone, into your account with another phone, if you click on this login log, you should see it there, right? So I guess that's everything that you need to know about the Big Daddy. Then let me now head into the explanation of on how to play the games. Right. So, like I said, we're only going to be playing this 3 minutes game officially. So let me head into it. So now we drop signals in Big Daddy. We drop signals. What do I mean by signals? Signals are what we play with in this Big Daddy to make some money for ourselves. Follow me. Now, this is an example of a signal. This is an example of it. Right. This is an example of a signal. So when signal like this is being given to you, let me head on to the first signal. You will see something like this, right? Now, what you are going to look at is the period. I will explain this one after the other. The period is simply the number of the particular game that you have to play. If you click on 3 minutes and click on this 3 minutes, you should see these things. This thing that you see here are periods. Now, the importance of this period is so that you will not play another game because of service issues. Are you getting me? So when a game is being dropped, the first thing you're going to do is look at the first three digits, the last 3 digits of that period, and go to your account and check if that last 3 digits is actually there. When you click on the 3 minutes, make sure you're on 3 minutes. If it's not there, then you make sure that you refresh your page to make sure that you're actually playing that actual game. But if you go to your account and you see that it is there, no problems, you can actually play it. Now, for sometimes when you leave your account and you come back, you will see something like abnormal network. When you see something like abnormal network, please refresh your account. Or you can simply click here. To refresh it without having to draw down this arrow. You can just simply click here repeatedly to refresh it. Right. So that is it about period. Then the time. This time simply means 3 minutes, right? It simply means 3 minutes because we have the 1 minute game, 3 minutes game, and the 5 minutes game, right? So and we also have the 10 minutes game. So what it means is we are playing on 3 minutes, which is how it is. It is always like this because we always play on 3 minutes. You can click on so the period and the time. Right, so let me explain the second one. Now, invest. What invest means is you can see red here. What it means is on this particular signal you have to play on the color red. Now let me head into this place. As you can see here, we have green, violet, red, big and small. I will explain. The signal is being dropped to you. A particular signal, this thing will be given to you. So you look at it, you know the one that is being given to you. And in this case of a example that I'm doing, it was red. So what you are going to do is click on red. Don't click on this number that you are seeing here, please. Before you start clicking on numbers, make sure that you're professional. You understand? So, but it doesn't really make any sense. Just click or just focus on these things that I'm explaining in this video. Click on red, then you input the amount that you are going to use to play the game. Input the amount that you're going to use to play the game, which I'm going to be explaining in this case. Now, when you look at this, let me go back to the signal group where I am using to make an example of this. When you go back to the signal group, you can see what I wrote here. This is stage 1. We have stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, 4, up to stage 10. Right. Now I'm going to be explaining what those things mean. Now this stage 1 simply means the first game. The first signal that is being sent to you. The first signal that is being sent to you is stage 1. So when you play this red, now look at the amounts. Please follow the below plan according to the amount within your balance. Right? So some people, remember the minimum deposit in this site is $10. But to be safe in this Big Daddy platform, the minimum you should deposit, I advise you should deposit if you have it. The minimum I advise you should deposit is 58 this $58, because 58 with the $58 you can actually go to high stages. Like you can actually follow us up to stage 10 without losing your balance. But if you fund like something like $10, probably it doesn't happen often. If you're not lucky enough, if stage gets to stage 8, you might not be able to survive. Right, you might not be able to survive. So to be 100% safe, or at least I should say, if you want to be 99% safe, make sure that you are funding $58 so that you can actually survive in this game without worrying about anything. So as you can see, I say people that have $58 to $145, right? So for people that will be funding $20 or $10, you are within this first range. For people that fund, you are within this range. So that's what you're going to be playing is use 1 rupee, right? Use 1 rupee. I already explained to you how to know the value of rupees in dollars. So use 1 rupee. What it means is when you click on the red, you come here and impute 1. This one is 1 rupee, right? So you put the 1 and you click on this. You click on this bet right here. You click on it. Once you click on it, you have played that game. Now what you are going to do, what next you are going to do is to wait for these 3 minutes to exhaust. So what you're going to do is to wait for these 3 minutes to exhaust. You have to be fast when signals are being dropped so that you can actually play these games on time, because once it gets to, I think, 5 seconds, you will not be able to play it again, right? So we wait for it to exhaust. After this time exhausts and green comes out, that means we lost that game. Now listen to me, we lost it, but there is no way a session will end without a win. Do you understand? What is a session? We trade many times in Big Daddy. We trade by 7:30. I will send the time to you when I'm done with everything. So we trade when that time comes, when that 7:30 comes, 7:30 trade comes. What is called is 7:30 session. A session can never end with a loss. So if that first stage loses, this first stage now, when it loses after the 3 minutes has exhausted and you see green, please don't think that you lost money. No. What next that comes up is stage 2. Now a signal is going to be dropped immediately, which is called stage 2. As you can see here, this is called stage 2. Now you are going to play. You are going to play with 2 rupees. Yes, people within $10 to $145, right? So you are going to be playing with 2 rupees. You can look at the signal again. I've already explained what the period time is. Look at the signal again. You can see that red is the signal that came out again, according to the signal. So red is stage 2. So you come here again and click on red, right? You click here, you click on red. You click on red and you impute the 2 rupees. You input 2 rupees, right? I'm making this explanation with the first from people with $10 to $148. I believe you can see other plans there. So you put 2 and you play the game, and you wait, and once again you wait for the time to exhaust. When the time exhausts and it fails again, now you have lost how many rupees? You have lost the total of 3 rupees. But not to worry. The higher the stages, the higher the money you stand to win. I believe as time goes on, you understand this. When you join us and you see and start playing, you understand it more. So what next is going to come is stage 3, right? Stage 3 is the signal that come out again is red. So what you're going to do again is also once again go to your Big Daddy account. You see that look at the plan, look at the digits you are meant to input, which is 5 rupees according to your balance. Now you go there again and impute red and play it with 5 rupees. Now if this stage 3 wins, remember you lost 3 rupees, right? If this stage 3 wins, we should play with 5 rupees. Now you will earn back the 3 rupees that you lost, and the extra 2 rupees which is like the thing that you used to play it now, the extra 2 rupees will make profit for you. Yes, if you play with 5 rupees and you win, and the 5 rupees wins, you gain back the ones that you lost in the stage 1 and 2, and you will also make profits. That is why I told you that the more stages, the more you win, right? So as you can see, the session has not ended. This session, a session can never end with a loss. It's going to keep going until it wins, according to the signal. So as you can see, we won on this stage 3, which can also mean the end of the session. Right now, some session can win 2 times. What do I mean? Had it been this stage 3 wins, and the agent that is dropping the game decides to still deal more, he or she can still post another game, and I will share it here, and we will start in stage 1. Let me explain. If this stage 3 wins and another game is being posted immediately, like the same, you'll just be conscious of this, of what I always say. This is stage 3. Just be conscious of it. If stage 3 wins, we go, another signal has been dropped, we go back all again to stage 1. Yes, there is no stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4 if it keeps winning. If it keeps winning, like if this stage 1 had won, we wouldn't have gone to stage 2. Are you understanding? If this stage 1 has won, we will not go to stage 2. If this stage 2 had won, we will not go to stage 3. These stages are if the game are losing, then we'll keep going. If this stage 3 had lost, we'll go to stage 4. If stage 4 had lost, we'll go to stage 5. And the more stages it goes, the more profit we get. Yes, so sometimes we just pray that it keeps losing, so that we'll get to a particular stage that everybody will make a particular kind of money. So if it wins on stage 5, and another signal has been dropped by the same person, you go back again, start playing in stage 1. You understand? If it keeps winning in stage 1 and another signal has been dropped, we keep playing on stage 1 until it loses. If any signal loses, then we'll go to stage 2. If that stage 2 loses, we'll go to stage 3. I hope you're understanding me. What you are going to be doing the favor you're going to be doing to yourself is that anytime I post the game, make sure that you see this, you read the first thing. This is stage 1, the stage 2. This is stage 3. Make sure that you read this thing, and the next thing you are going to do is to look at the amounts you are going to be using to play the game. Right, so if your money deposited is from $147 to $220, you can see your plan, right? People that has $221 to $250, you can see your plan here. If like this stage 1 now, that people that from $10 to $145 are using 1 rupees. People that has $201 to $250 are using 3 rupees to start. People that have $147 to $220 are using 2 rupees. These people are using 3 rupees. Do you understand how this one works? So if your balance is from here, is within this range, you go and input your balance. You put 2. You're right. So once the stages is going higher, you'll be cautious of what you input and be inputting. Just like in this stage 3, people with $221 are meant to play with 20 rupees. So all you need to do is just to click on 20, input 20. Yeah, and you can see once it's 5 seconds, you will not be able to play again. Are you seeing it now? Once it's 5 seconds, you will not be able to play it again. So that is it about how this game works. So if people ask me how many percent can someone earn in a day in Big Daddy, now it's not fixed. As you can see, this is it's all about how many stages that you can encounter that day. If we can encounter like up to stage 7 in a day, it's possible. If we encounter up to stage 7 up to like 5 times in a day, it's possible that you get your capital back that same day. I will explain. Let me go to my notes to explain this. All right, this is my note. So I'm going to be explaining what I mean by that. All right, now here it is. So this is the, let me scroll. this is all the plans that we have. As you can see, these plans stretch up to stage 10, which is the maximum stage, right? Which is the maximum stage. So what do I mean by stage 7? Stage 7 is a high stage. It's a high stage whereby as you can see, is being played with higher rupees, right? Now you can only get to stage 7 if all the games here loses. Like that's if games from stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, all of them are all losses, and we get to stage 7 or higher stages. We don't want to get to stage 9, right? So that one is a nightmare. So but stage 7, as you can see, you have to play with 83 rupees, and if you have to convert this 83 rupees like from the way I showed you guys, if you have to convert 83 rupees, it should be close to $1, right? As you can see, it's $0.9, which means you're now trading with higher capital. Now this is for people that are using from $10 to $175, as you can see, right? So people that are using up to $147 to $220 are playing with 208 rupees. People that have this are playing with 200. And if this stage 7 also loses, we go to stage 8, right? Stage 8, you have to play with 520 people with $10 to $145 will be playing with 520 rupees. Now this is why I say you should make sure that you fund at least $58. If you fund $58, you can be able to survive all these stages. But if your capital is just $10, $25 is okay, $20 is okay. But if your capital is just $10, you'll be stranded here, because you'll be losing all these rupees. You will lose 1 rupee, you will lose 2 rupees in stage 2. When it comes to stage 3, you will lose 5 rupees. Comes to stage 4, you lose 13 rupees. Come to stage 5, you lose 33 rupees. Come to stage 6, you lose 83 rupees. When it comes to stage 7, you lose 208. So after losing all these rupees, you see that the rupees that you have in your balance will not be enough to fit into stage 8, which is you have to be playing with 520. But if you had a sufficient fund, which is $58, you should be able to play this game, right? So that is it. Right now, what I wanted to explain the percentage, because some people will be asking me, right? For example, if like a 6 trading sections should get to stage 7, whereby we'll be playing with 208 people with $10 to $158, $148. If stage 7 should come up to 6 times in a day, you will be seeing that the profit you'll be making will be close to the amount you deposited in that same day. If we get to all these high stages, if we ever get to stage 8, you can see you are playing with 520 rupees. If it gets to stage 8 for like 6 times in that same day, you can be able to get your capital back in a day. So in some days we keep the highest stage we can go in that day could be stage 4. Stage 4 could be the highest stage that we can go in that day. So maybe in that day, with your $10, you might be earning only just $1 in that day, or we can just be earning only $2. But if in a day we go up to high stages, plenty high stages in that day, you'll be getting more than 70% of your capital, right, in that same day. But as time goes on, because we don't know what the day holds. Maybe you can get your capital back in 1 week, 5 days, 2 weeks, depending on how the trade goes, right? So that is it about the percentage for people that will be asking me. So I believe I've explained how to play the games right now. So now this interface, don't be confused. Whenever you come into this interface, make sure that you are in this. You can click on Wingo. When you click on Wingo, it will show you just 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and 10 minutes. And remember, we are only playing on 3 minutes. You're only playing on 3 minutes. All this TRX hash, 5D lottery, K3 lottery is none of our business. So we are only playing on Wingo, and not just Wingo. 3 minutes, these 3 minutes, right? So that is it about this is how Big Daddy works, right? So if you want to withdraw your money, now let me explain the withdrawal rules. When you deposit your money, for instance, you deposit $58, right? If you deposit $58, you should see about I don't know how much rupees that is worth $50. Let me search for it. You should see around 45 rupees, I think. Yes, 46 rupees. You see around 46 rupees in your balance here when you deposit $58. Right? So when you deposit that money into your balance, you will, when you come to this total bet, right? I'm explaining this because it's a normal thing that with every lottery site. You cannot withdraw that money unless you play the total bet, that is what the amount that you deposit. If you deposit $10, you will not be able to withdraw even $1 unless you've exhausted all the dollars that you deposited in playing games, right? If you deposit $1,000, $500, you will not be able to withdraw your money unless you play games that is worth that $500. What do I mean? If you deposit like I explained, $10 is around how many rupees? About 950 rupees, right? Yes. If you deposit 950 rupees, which is $10.3, you will not be able to withdraw unless you exhaust this 950 rupees. How can you exhaust this 950 rupees? By playing the games that is being given to you, by playing the signals. And don't worry, we play enough games in a day that you can probably even exhaust it in a day. So when you have 950 rupees and you come to play games and you play any game according to the signal with 1 rupees, yeah. So when you click with 1 rupees, it means that the amount that is remaining for you to clear, so you can be able to withdraw, is now 949 rupees. It's no longer 950 rupees, but 949 rupees. So if you play with 10 rupees, it means that the amount remaining is now 940 rupees and no longer 950 rupees. So the more you play, the more you exhaust the amount you deposited, and it will eventually clear all the flow. Well, the thing means flow. We want to withdraw this total bet. It means flow. Yeah. So until it is 0, it means that you've exhausted all the money you've deposited. It shows that you are not a robot. The essence of this, some people will just deposit, get some withdrawal, some deposit bonus and withdraw immediately, which is a fraud. So they now made it that if you deposit, you must surely play game with your money, to show that you are a real user. So that is it about the withdrawal. The withdrawals are instant. When you withdraw your money, they are instant. You can get your money within 10 seconds to 2 hours. 10 seconds to 2 hours. Most of the times 30 minutes, you've gotten your withdrawal. Right, yeah, you've gotten your withdrawal. Now, this is the customer care. If you face any difficulties at all, if you face any difficulties in your account that you want to rectify, you click here, this place. Now you click here to chat the customer care. This place, you click on this download, it means to download the app, and I will not suggest you download the app. Keep using the site so that you can easily refresh. I explained how to refresh, right? So use the site alone so that you learn how to refresh. And I guess that's all you need to know. Don't go and click any other place in this game, in this site, because when you click on any place like this flash game or slots, it will remove all the money in your balance and put into that game that you are trying to play. And when you come out of the game and you come to your homepage, you will not see that your balance for the meantime until at least for about 10 minutes before it comes back again. So please don't do any unnecessary thing here. Just play only on the 3-minute game according to the signal, right? So we trade many times in a day, which I'm going to be showing you guys the time which we trade with. So this is the time that we trade. As you can see, these are the trading session times on bigdaddy. Please set your alarm period to the time below, right? We trade by 7:30, 3 minutes after 8:30. You can see 2 games might be posted, which means 2 different agents might be posting their games. So just focus on our WhatsApp group. We'll be sharing the games that you are to be playing. Set your alarms. Yes, you can see we'll play many game sessions, you know, or down to the last game trading session, which is by 3 minutes after 8, right? So you can set your alarms so that you will not miss a trade. So when you fund your account, you can DM me so that I can add you to our WhatsApp group where we share these signals, right? This is my own WhatsApp group where we share the signals to people that cannot get the signal directly from Telegram. But if you are a team leader and you know, like you are very experienced, I can send you the Telegram groups where we get the signals from, and I will show you guys here in this video. As you can see, these are the Telegram groups where we get signals from, right? We get signals from these various groups, and as you can see, this was one I made an example with. There are many agents in this bigdaddy game. So if you click on this agent game, you can see their own games. This is if you want to be playing directly from Telegram. You see their games. All these are signals, right? So, but you don't need to be in these Telegram groups. You can simply join our WhatsApp group, and we'll make it easier for you. We are in this group, so we share the signals from this group directly to you. Yeah, we share this signal directly to you in the WhatsApp group. So there is no need to be in this Telegram group unless you want to just do everything your own self, right? So, and for the last thing I'm going to be explaining is sometimes we don't post the signals with these pictures. Sometimes the signal can come just in ordinary writing, just like this, as you can see. So when you see a signal like this, it's the same as the normal signal, just that it's without pictures. So you can look at the period I've explained, and you can see this color is green. What it means is go and play green, right? So you go and play green and follow the signal, right? So sometimes I can type it with my keyboard, because we are not allowed. So in some channels we are not allowed to share. We're not allowed to share out the signals. Like, we're not allowed to share the picture of the signal, just like this one, right? When you try to share it out from Telegram, you are not able to do it, and you cannot also screenshot, right? You cannot screenshot because of their privacy. If you try to screenshot, it will show you cannot take screenshot due to security purposes. So there's no way to share this signal to you guys rather than just us typing red and the last digit of this period, just like this. We can type red. We'll type red, and we will look at the period 441, right? So we'll look at the period 441, and we will now post the plan, which is stage 1. So that is how we post signals in this game, in this group, in this bigdaddy. So if you want to invite people, like if you're a team leader, you want to grow your team, there are big team commissions. If you have a team, you can get referral commissions. You click on this promotion. When you click on promotion, you will see your referral link. You click on promotion, you will see your referral link, right? So for people that will be referring people, you will not get your referral commission immediately. Like I said, this platform is an Indian platform, right? So to get your referral, to get the referral commission, you have to wait. If you are a Nigerian, you have to wait till 9:30. Once it's 9:30, your referral commission will be dropped all at once. It will drop all at once. So if you are from Ghana, any other country, just convert what Nigerian 9:30 p.m. means in your country. That is the time your referral commission will be dropped. Yes, the referral commission is simply the commission you get from the money your downlines use to play. And if they are making profits, you'll be making profits, right? So this is why I want people to win with me, because when you make profit, you don't need to pay me. I get my reward from the profit you make. When you are smiling, I'll be smiling. So that is it, right? So that is everything about Big Daddy. Once again, my name is Chris Gainer, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any question, ask your downline, ask your upline. Your upline simply means the person who invited you. Ask your upline or ask me. Deposit into your account. If you want to fund your account, this is how to fund. You can click on the same wallet, click on deposit. This is deposit. You click on deposit. You input the amount you want to deposit manually. You can do that here, this place now. Yeah, you do that. You input it. If it's $10, you don't need to input it. Just click on recharge. If it's $58, you input $58, right? So you put it and you click on recharge. Make sure that this thing is here. Don't put it here. Don't put it here. Don't put it here. Put it here. Make sure it's here. Then you input your amount. You click on recharge. When you click on recharge, you will see the address that you are to fund into. So when you copy the address and deposit into it, if you are buying coin from me or any person, copy the address and send to the person. The person sends you, or if I send you the coin, the USDT, I will tell you, make sure that it is confirmed from your wallet address or the place you are sending it from. Make sure it is confirmed from there before you come here again. So once it's confirmed from there, you now go to your profile and you refresh. You should see your balance here. So that's how to deposit.